Hello, and welcome to our TarotScopes for the week of February the 15th. This is for my earth signs, so Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. And as always, if you wait until the end of the video, you will get a general message for all of my earth signs. If you don't mind, just hit that subscribe button, hit that bell. That way you get notified for all of the new content that I bring to you. And without further ado, here are your TarotScopes. This is going to be for Taurus. Okay, so there was like a lot of trees that fell down in my area, so there's people outside and I can't be able to block that from my mic because it's not soundproof, so I apologize. But the animals that we got here, Taurus, are turkey spirit in reverse, buffalo spirit, turtle spirit in the reverse, and pig spirit in the upright. And so what are these animals telling me? So right now we really feel like there's more of a give than a take. We're giving and giving and giving. People are taking and taking and taking. It's like, how are we thankful? And I've got like a little Buddha thing, and it says something to the effect of love isn't how much stuff we get, but how we give. And that, and it really gives this concept of maybe giving things and doing favors for people and stuff like that. Maybe it's not about like doing that check mark or having that little ledger, right? Oh, you didn't do that. Oh, you're in the red now. I'm not doing you any more favors because you're in the red. And maybe that's making you a little bit, giving you a little bit of a callous. And it's also buffalo spirit in the upright. And with that message, it's saying, remember that karma does come back. We talk about karma a lot, and karma does come back, and abundance happens. Abundance will happen. It's not always in the ways that you think or you expect, but abundance does happen. We're in this really slow time right now, right? And it's like dragging its feet. It is dragging its feet all the way down. Come on. Hurry up, turtle. Hurry up. Let's go. We're on the we're late. It's like we're late for a very important date. No time to say hello, goodbye. I'm late. like this is what's going on right now. But this lull, this slow time, is going to be very helpful with you. If we use our mind, it gives us time to think. It gives us time to plan. It gives us time to really pay attention to the messages and the synchronicities going on around us, journaling them, seeing the trends, and what spirit is really trying to say and do with us. So abundance will be there, right? We've got the pig spirit, and it's like, use your mind wisely and you get the abundance, right? You see the wings and the messages, but abundance happens. The buffalo spirit with, and look, the feathers there, that is the symbol of air and intelligence. By using our minds, we get the abundance. And next we have Virgo. So there's some things we are trying very hard, or we need to try really hard to clean out, okay? And if that means getting rid of personal objects, right? The clutter, things that you don't need anymore. If it means cutting ties with people that you don't need anymore, or bad careers or bad habits, we need to get rid of that clutter, right? And we haven't been doing that, and it's been building up inside of us. But once we do that, you know, we'll really be able to have smooth sailing from there, right? We've got koala spirit. You know, there's a plan, there's things going on, and we're starting to pay attention to it. But we can't really move on unless we destroy the things in which you know, hold us back from transformation. Think about it this way. For a plant to successfully grow, you've got to constantly look at it, make sure there's no root rot. If it's in a potted plant, there's no root rot. You get rid of all of the bad roots so that way the rest of the plant can survive. If there are appendages, right, if there are parts or leaves or whatever that are starting to not do so well, right, you want the resources to go to the rest of the plant that is doing well. So you cut off that limb, and then the rest of the plant can thrive and survive. So think about it that way. We've got to cut loose these things that hold us back and don't allow us to move on. Listen to the plan that, you know, is going through your head. Pay attention to that. This week is going to be a week of growth, a week of full understanding. Dragonfly spirit is one of those spirits that spend most of its time in the water, which means it spends most of its time in this emotional state. And we're finally coming out of the depths of the water, coming out of this emotional state to be able to think more clearly, using this information still to think more clearly, to be able to have more logic, intelligence. It's combining the two, the emotions and the logic, right? Combining the two, coming out, transcending, right? Transcending, transformation. It's good. Pay attention. It's super important, right? I keep telling you, there's messages being said to you, messages from God, maybe in dreams, maybe in forms of certain things that you hear on TV or on the radio, you know, when you're like, oh, wait a minute. And you're like, why am I hearing all of these same things today or this week? Or why am I seeing all of these patterns? Pay attention, because within these synchronicities are very, very important messages. For example, I was meditating. This happened to me. It was a perfect example. I was meditating, you know, doing my ohms. I kept coming out of meditation. I would stop and pause and hit my meditation at a certain time every single night for about 5 nights. And I was like, wait a minute. And I didn't think about it until like the 4th or 5th time. I was like, wait a minute. And I started going back. And sure enough, it was the same exact time. And so I started looking up the numbers and what these patterns mean. And it was pretty much telling me that there was going to be a huge change, a huge work change for me and my family coming up within, you know, the next couple of months. And sure enough, that was when we moved. So, you know, it was just crazy. Pay attention to the signs. Pay attention to the synchronicities. It's super important. And lastly, we've got Capricorn. Oh, Capricorn. Oh, Capricorn. Oh, Capricorn. We got a lot to talk about, Capricorn, because a lot of cards just decided they wanted to fall all over the place. So stand by, okay? We really want to have a lot of abundance. We're starting to see this abundance trail, but it's super important that we really pay attention to what's going on, okay? One, time is going to slow down for you, and that's going to give you the opportunity to really pay attention, to be present, okay? So Buffalo spirit, we want abundance, but turtle spirit in reverse, and hummingbird in reverse, okay? We need to slow down. We need to pay attention to those things that are around us. We need to be present in the now, in the here. We can't be, off in the past, off in the future, off doing something else. We need to be focused because we've got the wolf spirit and the coyote spirit here, okay? And they are both in the reverse. You're going to be going on a path. If you don't pay attention, you may very well find yourself down a path that is not going to be good for you in any way at all. I mean, the trickster, if it's the trickster, it's a path that not only will not lead to wisdom, but may possibly get you hurt physically, mentally, emotionally. The wolf is saying that this is not a path of knowledge or wisdom or lessons. This is not a safe path for you. Be very, very careful. This could be a path that could lead to drama, or drama could almost force you into a path you shouldn't be going down. So pay very close attention to the signs that are going on around you right now. Stop looking at all of the other things. It's super important, okay? Don't be too generous of your time with other people. Make sure that time be generous for yourself as well. This is time for self-care. This is time for self-analysis and analysis of your environment as a whole. If you want that abundance, we need to stay away from this drama. This drama could lead you down a very, very deep path. And Capricorn, I know you're going to be, if and when you listen to this, really take a look around you. Let's do inventory of all of the things, okay? Physical things, emotional things, your mental stability, your work, your love, all of it, okay? Take inventory of all of it, because something is going to lead you astray, and we want to make sure it doesn't do that. Yep, that is it for Capricorn. And as far as your general message, since you guys stayed all the way to the end, here is your general message. Dearest earth signs, there is only one you, and you have a unique place in the universe. Sometimes situations come up that challenge you to be authentic, and that means you have to be fully yourself and let go of what you think others may want. Now is not the time to conform to other people's standards or expectations. Be proud of who you are and be courageous. Stand tall in your convictions. Being yourself is a powerful state and will only lead you to success and ultimately happiness. Don't compare yourself to other people. Want what you have. Choose what your heart wants and know that your purpose is yours alone. No one else can claim your magic nor take it away. When you place authenticity and originality high on your list of priorities and give them a prominent place in your awareness, extraordinary things happen. Your life is a beautiful one. Okay, my earth signs. So thank you very much for hanging out with me today. I hope these messages resonated with you. And even if they didn't, as long as I put a smile on your face, I entertained you, did a little awesome things for you, then you know what? I did my job. Thank you very much for hanging out with me today. Namaste and God bless.